What if we make mono red? Could we do that? Could we make mono red? We only have one Mercenary Exiles. Rip. Axe. Bristleback. Do I have a mono red loaded? Don't. So mono red wants to flop basically Axe Bristle Legion, presumably. Ursa is an option. Beastmaster is core. Might not necessarily be the River Hero depending. Alternative options are probably Timbersaw is okay. I think Sven is a little below value there. This hero arrangement looks very good. Upstart Goblin in Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be a 3F? Yeah, exactly. That's what I see when I look at this card. I see Upstart Goblin. And then I'm like, actually it costs 3 mana. But hey, Upstart Goblin. Okay. Look at this guy playing all these sophisticated cards. His deck is built to synergize. He's playing for different lanes, different strategies. And here we are just playing mono red and just smashing him. So Mercenary Exiles likes going into a creep typically. It does actually gain an ability if we kill the hero. Would have been really nice if... Actually, there's a consideration to play outside of the Kana lane, right? I'd like to play for 3 lanes right now. It's kind of too early to get out. It's possible this deck is just bad. Poise to Strike is good. Poise to Strike is actually fairly good against, well, everything. I don't know. It's definitely in if you're running something like Sven. It's Zeus, so it's Salamene. Pretty sure you can't smash that. You definitely can't smash this. In this matchup, it's completely imperative, I think, to save Smash for Agnam Sanctum. That being said, maybe it's just more necessary to hope he kind of doesn't draw it, or we can kind of end the game fast enough off of smashing that. Agnam Sanctum is an extremely spooky card. So we could hold Hourglass, but we already have 3 in our main deck. One-third chance of spawning into Ursa. The question is, how good is Ursa into Treants? It's fairly good. If you put Ursa to the right... So the Drow is basically guaranteed to go right. Like, it can't really go into either of these heroes. 1 and 3 to go into the Ursa does actually feel pretty good. But it's a 1 and 3.
15 seconds remaining.
I think I'd rather send it into the Treant every time. So Roseleaf is a very good play for him. It tanks Axe for 2 turns and keeps his dude alive. We drew the duel. So we can duel a Drow. Or the Zeus. So he doesn't have Roseleaf Druid. Did I say Rejuvenator? He doesn't have Roseleaf Druid, which is good for us. So we're just winning left. Honestly, enough magic is pretty great in this matchup as well.
To oppose me is folly.
Dueling Hair makes the Legion take a good amount of damage. I'm not sure if I'm fighting for this lane. At the same time, I'd really rather smash right than duel right. Drow is a nice thing to kill, but I'm just going to duel this. I think this is the better play. We're saving Smash for Sanctum. And I mean, if he uses something to keep the Khan alive, like Cunning Coin or Compel, then we might not necessarily want to fight for this lane anyway.
You have power, Kana. I can respect that.
A nice thing about this situation is, if he has like Foresights into Compel, he might get baited into playing for the Sanctum as if it's here. So we're smashing the sanctum now. This feels a lot better. Draw upstart goblin. We're basically just kind of punching him down. We want to open ourselves up to drawing Hourglass, so we won't pump Exiles. There's just no reason to yet, unless he ignites us again. Why did I put Blade of the Vigil in this deck? Dude, I love Blade of the Vigil, actually. I don't know, he has so much piercing damage. Shield of Aquila does actually literally nothing, right? I honestly think it's kind of too early for a Blink Dagger.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2.
We'll see it later. Question is, where does he put the Ogre? It's mid or right? I'm thinking mid is a little more likely.
15 seconds remaining.
Stone Holly is pretty good.
15 seconds remaining. Five
We
seconds
can just play
remaining.
this out. We don't mind the added pressure on this lane.
Glory of Stonehall.
Blade of the Vigil could be going huge mid here.
Crush you!
If he just plays like Foresight or D-Portal or something passive. Okay. That's very passive. Clones the initiative card. If he wants to keep the Ogre alive with a health item, he needs to do that now. He does die to Nasal Goo, and he's very aware of that. Guys, look at this Blade of the Vigil. Ah, this card's crazy. Bam. 2 creeps just dead. Player upstart goblin. Second STD. That's really good. Dude, drawing both STDs and enough magics in this matchup feels great. So you might need to start chumping this Mercenary Exiles, because this lane is pretty threatening.
I have learned much in my days. Let me show you.
He's really tempting me to press this button. I think that this is a matchup where I'm really not supposed to do this. Like, the dude is gonna get blown up next turn. I've got 3 heroes. He eats like an Annihilation or something. And I've got like gold that I would really rather spend on an Hourglass. We can't just like meet our way into this. Hourglass Blink feels great. Hourglasses are just kind of how you win here. And we get initiative by taking this pass as well. He can't play anything left. He basically has to abandon it. Triple right. What if we just go mid now? And he doesn't have initiative with Ogre. He has the Arcane Assault, so we'll get it back. That's unfortunate for you, my dude. Okay. Yo, this card is actually nuts, boys. So I'm at 4-2, 5-1, and 5-0 in 3 experts with an iterated evolving version of the RUG deck. Splashing Drown, I don't think you're insane for thinking something's actually there. I don't either. So what can peel my guys out of left here. Honestly, left could actually end up being a win condition, funnily enough. Rip. These are not the spawns I wanted. That's a good draw. So spring the trap and just bail both of these boys out of here. He's gonna be annihilating with the ogre. What if this deck is actually supposed to run multiple burning oils? Doesn't this card get better when you have two of them? Maybe our win condition is pushing left.
Fifteen seconds remaining.
I don't know if we can race this, guys. This does not feel like a safe race at all.
5 seconds remaining. 3.
If he annihilates with ogre, then we have enough magic, right? Maybe we just blink right and slap enough magic again a second time. If we just enough magic every single turn, we should just win, right?
Can kill some people with this.
That's a good spawn. I mean, we're still kind of forcing him to annihilate middle, or at least give up initiative. Like, even if he uses deep portal, he won't have enough mana to assault. If he doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna duel him.
You can outsmart us.
If he Aghanim Sanctums, I will just smash the defenses on it. He's never going to be able to get initiative without just giving up this lane, which he can't do. And if he doesn't have initiative, I'm just gonna enough magic right again. Dude, enough magic is such a good card. Like, this guy doesn't get to play any magic. Like, where's your magic, dude?
Glory awaits.
Green card's downed. I think Fountain Flask might actually be better than a second blink here. What about Furline to Mantle?
15 seconds remaining.
So now we just punch mid as hard as we can. Which honestly isn't really that hard. Cersei's kind of a little bitch. Time of Triumph to push 4 damage. Are we actually timing the Ursa? That feels really bad. I think I have to though, right? I don't think I have anything better to do here. Burning Oil, right, is kind of good. I mean, he doesn't have green, so he can't quorum us. I think I need to Burning Oil, right? I guess we can smash the Ignite here.
I was built for war. This is you're going to die here.
Oops. Okay, Tower's at 15. So he can't actually gust because he's all out of green. You just open with a blue spell, kill my Bristleback. I could always Primal Roar Kana. That's kind of funny, but it also might just lose me the game. I kind of need Kana to stay in this lane and force him to try to AD me. If I just allow him to move lanes, maybe that's how I just lose. I mean, he'll cast like any blue spell and we'll just call. Saving smash their defenses for this lane might have been too important. Red Mist Pillager is a bad card. I mean, it might be better than some of the cards in my deck. It's like, it's right on the border. All I know is this deck needs 3 enough magics. Really? Maybe I'm not supposed to kill anything. I don't know. This is really bizarre. Like, he can't really push this lane.
Seconds remaining.
It has burning oil. What if I just leave everything alive? What if I just Time of Triumph my axe?
5 seconds remaining. 3,
Go.
Good kind is going to write about this. Who would dare challenge us?
I'm a lot more scared of my other lanes now. This card sucks, guys. So he dumps everything in mid and we get the roar. I mean, if his ogre goes next to Kana, he won't be able to annihilate us. He can't get initiative back here, right? He needs to have another. He needs to have another Arcane Assault.
This will come in handy.
That's interesting. Plays Blink but doesn't use it. Seems kind of strange. Can he win left? We have Hourglass. Just putting them back right. I mean, if this ogre goes next to the Kana, it's all over. Well, this is really unfortunate for me. We actually can't roar or call both of them. Well, guess he wins. Yo, what are the odds of this? Because cleave doesn't trigger off of like forced combat, right? Like Berserker's Call. Oh well.
15 seconds.
Guess we get
remaining.
annihilated.
Now is our moment. I need to prepare for battle.
Come on, there's not that many different ways to play this. He's just gonna eat this damage. Pass for initiative. I don't think we need initiative. I don't expect he can actually like eat this damage here.
Blood.
That's interesting. Really? That play makes no sense, right? Really?
Time to finish this. You think you could stop Axe?
Dude, when you can actually like get your time of triumph off on your call, it's really funny. I mean, he just has to. This game is over. He needed to like annihilate here or take back initiative or something, one or the other. So, the question is basically optimizing these last few slots. Chest and Standards is actually pretty powerful, although it competes for like the 4-mana slot in this deck very well. I see a lot of players playing mono red, so I just figured I'd show you guys like the rough idea of how to build it. Red Mist Pillager is pretty good. It's okay. Maybe I could run it.